to stay on the track and go fast.
Okay, so you are asking my all-time favorite question of all questions ever. So if I can, I want to try to see if I can help you, even though I haven't seen a lot of your driving. Sim coaching is like the thing I do in my spare time, so maybe I can provide a couple of tips. So I don't know what track you're on, but that's okay. You need to know what track you're on. The first thing I would recommend that you do is get a track map and learn the turn numbers, what order they are, and what direction they go. Knowing the track is going to be super helpful because you're going to be looking for reference points as you're driving around that will help you figure out where to stop and where to turn. So next, we're going to work on your vision. Okay, so going fast is largely about looking through the turns as much as possible, anticipating the turns that are coming up, which is why you need to learn the track map, and then being able to be as consistent where you brake and where you turn so the car does the same thing every time. So I saw that you didn't have a firm grasp on the racing line, and that's fine. We're going to do a little bit of reading about the racing line. We're going to understand why we take the optimal path through a turn. We're going to understand why we use the most width through a turn so we can carry the most speed possible. And then we're going to practice driving that line at a slow speed so you get a feel for using the width of the track everywhere. This isn't to freak you out, but there are lots of different corner types, which you will learn over time. You will also understand some of the terminology over time, so we don't need to worry about that now. You'll understand things like apex and sort of phases and other things like that. But just keep this in your mind that there are different ways that the road will turn. Also, don't let this freak you out either, but every corner has several phases that you will go through. As you start to drive more, you will get a sense for where you slow down, where you turn, where you exit. Effectively, you just want to use all as much as the road as you can on most turn types. And once you get familiar with some of the terminology, the driving line and stuff will make sense. So the name of the game here is consistency. It doesn't matter your lap time or how fast you're going. Right now, we're trying to make sure that you brake in the same place, that you turn in at the same place, and that you are generally lapping the track around the same lap time within about half a second, give or take, as you're going around. It, again, does not matter how fast you are going. If you are consistent in what you are doing in the car, then we can make changes as you get more experience and you start to go faster.